your second project as updating consumer information. So the main thing that I am seeing in your resume is you have mentioned everything correctly. You have mentioned projects in a chronological order and you have mentioned things correctly, but what exactly can be added into this is what are your duties for this project. Maybe you are doing a end-to-end developer role where you can mention that I am into creating the or completely creating in the automation, along with that scheduling it into a robot. So all the details that as a developer what you're doing can be mentioned, so that that gives or that can be seen. Maybe if you don't want to add it to every project, you can just mention it at the end or at the beginning, like what are your roles as a developer, what exactly are you trying to do. Though you have mentioned in your
Yeah.
roles and responsibilities that identifying opportunities, this is complete generic way of how you do the things. But rather than that, if you can add in detail, then it will be good. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. So let's go with the Excel automation. And can you please explain me about Excel automation, what you have done so far, and how things exactly work?
Only Excel automation.
See, in the second project, I'm seeing Excel automation, web automation, and email automation. Let's go on one to the next one. What are the
Okay.
activities that you used in Excel automation? How exactly are you comfortable in that?
Okay. Actually, the second project is about updating the consumer information.
Correct.
Here we don't get any. I mean, here, as I said in the first project, we are taking. We are. I mean, we are giving the input file, right? But
Mhm.
here we get the input file as an Excel sheet from the other team. So we don't usually input in the Excel. And here we have a few data. I mean, the
Okay.
SSN number or some other information about the customer. We
Mhm.
just take that data and we just see whether they are correct, validated and all, because the email IDs maybe something can be wrong or the number of digits can be wrong. So here we just validate that data, and then we update the validated data into the internal system of the client. And once we updated that data, we send an email to the customer.
So what are the activities that you are using in Excel? What are the activities that you are using in email automation?
Here in Excel automation, we just use read data.
Okay.
Yeah, just to take that data from the Excel sheet.
Mhm.
And yeah, and when coming to the email, we just use send email, Outlook email. Yeah, only that one.
Okay. Let's go into deeper with Excel and email. So what is the difference between read Excel scope? We will have an Excel scope activity, and
Yeah.
other than the we need to use it to read some range. Other than that, we also have workbook activity to read some range. So
Yeah.
what is the difference between both, and can you please explain?
The first difference that we see there is in Excel, like Excel scope read data.
Hmm.
We have to put the read data, that Excel read data, in that scope itself.
Correct. Hmm.
Yeah, and we're coming to the normal read data, which is as workbook. There we have to give the path of that Excel sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And any other
And
differences?
uh, no, like
Okay.
maybe
So
the number of, no, like I don't think the number of reading that range can be limited in the either of the activities.
so let's say that there are around 1 lakh rows. Which activity will you prefer? Is it Excel or is it workbook activity, and why?
Okay. It was a good question, but then I prefer to, if I can, I wanted to know what the other activity or what the other thing I may use. If I use another Excel activity, I can go to the Excel application scope where I can mention the path only once, and I can put all the Excel activities there.
Hmm.
But only reading data is the preference, so I can go with a workbook activity.
So is it feasible to read 1 lakh records at the same time in any of the activities? Or if you want to do something else with reading data, what are your ideas? What can we do?
Uh, okay, practically, I didn't do that, reading 1 lakh data, but theoretically, when I searched online, the UiPath Excel read data can load up to 2 billions of records. But yeah, I know it can hang a type. So if you have a very huge data, you can go with the queues orchestrator, or you can go with the database loading from that.
Okay. So there is also an option to read the data in chunks. Maybe you can read the
Yeah,
data.
in chunks also we can read, limiting the range of it.
Fine.
Yeah.
So what are the other Excel activities have you used other than read range
In this project,
in any project?
uh, like normally we use write data and append the data.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, maybe the rows or adding the yeah, only that. It depends on the project actually.
Okay. Fine.